In the sacred land of Rwanda, the supreme god Imana watches over his people. When darkness threatens to consume the kingdom, he sends Imanaza, a divine warrior of light, to protect and guide them. But all is not well. Ruganzu Ndoli, the destined king, is missing. Without him, the kingdom is vulnerable. To restore balance, Imanaza must recover the Ubwiru Codex, an ancient scroll of sacred knowledge hidden by the secret council of Ubwiru. Only its wisdom can summon Ruganzu's lost spirit. Determined, Imanaza sets out with two companions, Ingabo, a fearless warrior, and Inkingi, a wise elder. Their journey takes them through haunted forests, raging rivers, and forgotten ruins, where they face treacherous trials. Meanwhile, in the underworld, the exiled sorcerer Mukiranze rises once more. Betrayer of the gods, he commands an army of shadow beasts and seeks to claim Rwanda for himself. As his darkness spreads, the kingdom trembles. At last, Imanaza reaches the Ubwiru's hidden sanctuary. Proving his divine purpose, he earns their trust and receives the Ubwiru Codex. But before the sacred ritual to summon Ruganzu can begin, Mukiranze's army descends upon Nyanza, the kingdom's heart. War erupts, swords clash, warriors fall, and shadows consume the land. In a final battle, Imanaza faces Mukiranze. The sorcerer's dark magic is relentless, his immortality unbroken. Realizing the only way to stop him, Imanaza makes the ultimate sacrifice. Channeling Imana's power, he seals Mukiranze in the underworld, at the cost of his own existence. As he fades, Imanaza transfers his divine essence to Ruganzu Ndoli, who awakens to lead his people. Now wielding the power of light, the young king vanquishes the shadow beasts and restores peace. Yet, the prophecy remains. One day, Mukiranze will return. Until that time, the spirit of Imanaza watches over Rwanda, waiting for the next hero to rise. Years passed, and under Ruganzu Ndoli's reign, Rwanda flourished. Peace and prosperity reigned, but the kingdom never forgot the sacrifice of Imanaza. Every year, the people gathered to honor the divine warrior who had given his existence to save them. Yet, in the quiet corners of the land, whispers of a growing darkness persisted. One fateful night, an eclipse darkened the sky, and the earth trembled. The ancient prophecy echoed in the wind. Mukiranze would return when Rwanda faced its darkest hour. In the shadows of the forbidden caves of Karisimbi, a fissure opened, and from its depths, a single whisper escaped. Mukiranze's spirit stirred, weak but aware. His prison had not broken, but a crack had formed, and through it, his influence began seeping back into the world. Unbeknownst to the people, a secret cult, the Bamenyi, had been waiting for this moment. Devoted to Mukiranze, they sought to hasten his return. In the dead of night, they raided sacred shrines, defiling them with forbidden rituals. Rumors spread of villages falling silent overnight, of warriors vanishing without a trace. An unnatural fear crept through the land. Sensing the disturbance, King Ruganzu Ndoli journeyed to the sacred mountain, seeking guidance from the ancient spirits. There, in a vision, he beheld Imanaza's essence. The divine warrior spoke from beyond, warning him of Mukiranze's growing influence. Though the sorcerer remained sealed, his dark will now possess those who were weak of heart. To stop the rising darkness, Ruganzu needed an army, but not just any warriors. He needed those who carried the light of Imana. Guided by his vision, he sought out the descendants of Imanaza's first followers. Among them was Nyirazana, a warrior priestess with the gift of foresight, and Gasigwa, a fierce hunter whose arrows never missed their mark. Together they formed the Umurinzi, the Guardians of Light, sworn to stand against Mukiranze's return. As the Bamenyi's influence spread, the Umurinzi fought to protect the kingdom, reclaiming lost villages and purging the darkness from sacred sites. But the cult was cunning. Deep in the marshes, they uncovered a relic of great power, the Isianzu Tsaya Umwijima, the Gate of Darkness. If opened, it would fully release Mukiranze back into the world. With time running out, Ruganzu Ndoli led the Umurinzi in a final battle against the Bamenyi. As spears clashed and chants of power filled the air, the battle raged under an ominous sky. At the heart of the chaos, the cult's high priest completed the final incantation. The Ichianzu Chia Umwijima cracked open, and from it, Mukiranze's shadowy form began to rise. But before he could fully emerge, Ruganzu Ndoli, wielding the power of Imanaza's essence, struck. His blade, infused with divine energy, sealed the gate before Mukiranze could escape. The cult was defeated, but the victory came at a cost. The battle had weakened the seal of Mukiranze's prison even further. Knowing that one day the sorcerer would break free, Ruganzu entrusted the knowledge of Imanaza's power to the Umurinzi, ensuring that future generations would be ready. As long as the spirit of Imanaza lived on in the hearts of the people, Rwanda would always have its guardians of light. But in the depths of the underworld, Mukiranze's laughter echoed. His time would come again. In the next chapter, the most powerful hero is born to carry on the legacy, embarking on an epic journey through the ACF universe. Along the way, they encounter legendary heroes from African mythology, blending rich cultural traditions with magic and advanced technology. Subscribe, like, and share to stay updated on our thrilling comic stories inspired by African heritage and mythology.